To be fair to North Carolina, based on test results and personal conversations I've had, it's safe to assume that a vast majority of voters had no idea what kind of hate they were putting on the books, due to the fact that most ballots do not have pictures on them. Good evening, America, and welcome to the 5-Minute News Hour. I'm Brian Gartland. Tonight's top story is breaking news into the 5-Minute News Hour. President Barack Obama has just announced in a statement to ABC News that he endorses gay marriage, telling Robin Roberts that while he once thought that civil unions were enough to protect the civil rights of same-sex couples, he now understands that equal marriage rights should be available to all Americans. It is a sizable gamble in an election year, but something on a personal note that makes me proud to be an American and very proud of our president. In a related story, Joe Biden has just been allowed to come back out of his room. The statement released today is a big gamble in an election year, potentially costing the incumbent president religious votes and those votes in the South, including North Carolina. I don't even want to talk about them. But it will be an important vote in the deciding youth demographic, as well as a huge factor among voters who are socially conscious Americans living in the 21st century. Come on, people. Marcus Bachmann in a statement said, "Gays have been getting married for years." Shh. The issue, now expected to eclipse the economy and the fact that America is still at war in November's upcoming general election, Republican presumptive nominee Mitt Romney, not even comfortable enough with the idea of gay marriage to speak on it eloquently, released this statement. And just for the record, I would like to state that the President of the United States announcing to everyone at large that all of our citizens are entitled to the same rights is breaking fucking news! What the hell? New details into the foiling of the plot to explode a device on a commercial airliner on the 1-year anniversary of Osama bin Laden's death reveal that Al-Qaeda was taken down in part thanks to a double agent. When asked for a comment, CIA agents were too busy high-fiving going, "Fucking awesome! Yeah!" to release a statement. A passenger in Rhode Island was found to have gun parts and ammunitions in stuffed animals that he was attempting to carry onto the plane. Officials determined that at no point was the flight in jeopardy, and the ammunition and gun parts found were part of a domestic dispute, reminding people not to try and get revenge based on ideas they found in the movie Bridesmaids. Here with a special comment on this disturbing story is our inanimate object correspondent, Beasley McBarenstein. Beasley? Thank you, Beasley. Delta Airlines has pulled ads from Comedy Central's The Daily Show after mounting pressure from the Catholic League for Civil and Religious Rights after a joke on the show featured a manger scene between a woman's legs. Catholic League President Bill Donahue said the joke was the most tasteless and disgusting thing he has ever seen or heard of. Mostly because when people bring up the decades of unreported and actively hidden underage sexual abuse in Catholic establishments and amongst priests, Bill Donahue goes like this: la 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 la. The 5-Minute News Hour was also in some hot water with our sponsors recently, but it was all smoothed over after I took out the trash like I said I would. Guess what time it is? Come on, guess! Give up? It's sports, silly. I don't bet. You didn't get that? Come on. Texas Rangers outfielder Josh Hamilton hit 4 home runs and a double in yesterday's game at Camden Yards, making him the all-time American League leader in total bases in a game. Hamilton, who has been battling alcohol and drug abuse since he was drafted at a young age and had a relapse this past offseason, said that he finds it a blessing and wishes to keep going for as long as his body will hold up. Babe Ruth, in a statement from Sports Figures Heaven or Hell, said, "I could have done it too if I was a quitter like you, pussy." And our final story tonight, America is not perfect as a country, and it probably never will be because it is governed, and the idea of its governance comes from people who are inherently not perfect. But today, we took another step in becoming, hopefully, the most self-realized government by the people, for the people, on this earth. The fact that we're broke, and if you have a gallbladder infection, you can't get it taken care of unless you have money, means nothing. Well, it means a lot. But hey, we're getting there, right? Have a good night and a great night.